Okay, well, hello. So sorry to keep you all waiting. Swim season is upon us next week, and they were having a parent meeting to kick off the swim season. So apologies, but hello and welcome. Hopefully the sound is okay. Let me know. I'll go ahead and start by introducing myself. Hi, I'm Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to my struggle cooking class. I am not a professional chef. I'm just a boy mom times two. I have two teenagers, and I'm a home cooker. Been on a health and wellness journey. I've struggled with weight, and now in my 40s, I'm 46. I'm just cleaning my glasses. I know I got to do this anti-fog treatment. Um, I have finally found what works for me, which is getting tested for food sensitivities, working with a metabolic specialist. That's my list right there of the foods that I can have, and I have a list of foods that I can't have. But tonight I'm going to be making dinner for the boys, and I'm going to do another version of a meal where I'm going to pick a protein that I can have, and then I'll load them up with starches because they're 13 and 15. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to get started with the meat sauce. Show you guys how I do it. I am not Italian, obviously, but all right. One moment, class. All right. Let me get my uniform on. Who is it? Is it just a package or what? Let me get my uniform on. It's Nana. And then we'll take attendance. Nana's here. I had no idea. One moment, please. Hi, I just started. Alex, can you handle that, please? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get my uniform on. Let me take attendance and see who all is here. Whatever brings you here, you are most welcome, but we are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. All right, so let's see. We've got Maya here. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Caudell. Thank you so much for being here. Mona's here. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Vel. Thank you so much for being present. Lauren is here. Thank you so much for being present. Hi, Linda. So happy to have you here in class. Mona, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Today has not been a great day, but I'm glad that I tried to get it together for you all. So thank you so much. Yes, Belle. This is Cherry. This is not our typical dress, but and this is not a pocket dress, but I do have a little, another Amazon dress. So, for those of you all who know, I've seen the 1950s style has really inspired me. So, want to make sure that I give you all that. Yes, thank you all for liking the video. It helps make the channel grow. Thank you. I always wonder. Thank you so much. And happiness with no carbs. Thank you so much for being here. Oh yeah, I'm sure she'll come make an appearance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, Caudell says you want to see the dress. Absolutely. This is another Amazon $20-$30 one. So, oh, so you can see it's about knee length. And this one does not have pockets. It's a little bit lighter material, but looks like you guys like the cherry, so thank you. Hi, Jason. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the support. You all please check out, Jason is from The Mix, which is the late Kevin Samuel's Facebook group. So definitely appreciate the support in the community. Mint 86, we have a new scholar here. Thank you so much for being here. Class, if you would say hello to Mint 86. And thank you. It's just, I'll give you 2 words: boy, mom. That's all I got. All right, thank you, Linda, and thank you, Mona. All right, y'all, so I'm going to put on an apron. I'm not going to wear the Maggie apron today. Since I'm making an unbaked ziti, I'm making this up. It's really just spaghetti with cheese, but I don't have spaghetti noodles. I have ziti noodles, so that's what we're going to use. And then I'm going to put some Parmesan on top and put it in the air fryer just to kind of brown it. I'm making it up like I usually do, but for boys, something starchy, something filling is good. And I'll make the sauce, and then I'll keep some of the sauce for me. I'll show you how I eat that. But since I just came back from Italy, you all know, I know we're not doing pizza, and this is just a little cheesy souvenir that I got. But I do like collecting aprons whenever I travel. So that's what I'm going to wear today. It makes me smile. So here we go. Let's see. All right, so I am going to make spaghetti sauce like I kind of always would. I'm going to be using ground beef, but you can do this with, ground turkey or any meat that you like. So I add like mushrooms and peppers. You can add whatever veggies you like. I usually just grab what's available, and we're going to go with that. Thank you, Caudell. I love y'all too. Honestly, this is the highlight of my day. Um, I appreciate feeling appreciated. So. All right, so let's get started. Let's see if our overhead camera is going to work, and y'all will let me know if the sound or if the video gets choppy. It's just via my iPad, so the epitome of struggle streaming. I'm going to try and hold stuff up for you guys so you can see. This is the Duck's Top cooktop. I got this from Amazon. My stove does work, but I like to keep this here so you guys can see. Link should be in the cheat sheet. So I'm going to brown my ground beef and do the sauce here for y'all. Is this level? It makes me nervous, but it's like when it's working, I don't want to touch it. A little OCD there. All right, so let me get my cast iron. Y'all know I use the oven for storage, so don't judge. All right, if y'all were with me yesterday for that 4 hour break, here it comes. Y'all saw we cleaned up our cast. Thank you. You like the bright yellow apron and Italian flavor. So thank you. All right. So I'm just going to be doing beef. I'm going to put some gloves on. Usually I do. It's not, but just to keep anything out from. Some of y'all have asked about this cook. There we go. Is a induction, works with cast iron, or it does not work on my copper, and it's non-stick. I really cleans up well. It heats up. The thing that I notice is when you turn it on, that you turn it on from 0. Turn this on, you'll notice that it starts at middle, and then I have to turn it down. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it down. I'm going to put in here just because I haven't read it, but I'll go ahead and do a little bit because we'll drain off anything. So you see, if you don't pay attention, it can heat up really. 2 to 3 is fine. Use my coconut oil, which has been approved. I use this grapeseed oil. I'm not really doing it. There's so much science about these. Please do what works for you. And I edge, but just a little bit here. Yeah. So I'm just going to kind of to coat the bottom. My gloves on and ground beef. Second. All right, and we're back. Let me know if that's any better. Hi, yummy travelers. Thank you for being here on Instagram. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and you can see the over camera view. Okay. If y'all were with me for the unboxing yesterday, I got some more gloves. So I just got regular ground beef. Hi, Sweet Peas Mom. Thank you for being here. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and you can see the overhead view. Okay, so this ground beef came in the, thank you, Cardell. I appreciate that. Thank you for the Cash App. So this ground beef is what I'm using. This came in the giveaway box. You know, ground beef has different percentages of meat versus fat. This one is 80% lean. I don't know if I guess that's kind of lean, depending on the amount of fat in your ground beef. Of course, you know, I don't know what's what, but the ones that are very lean, you might want to put some oil down. If you have, you know, a ground beef that's like more fatty, you probably don't need any oil. If you're using stainless, you might put some oil down too. All right. So I'm just going to break this up. Y'all know I'm the queen of the gadgets, right? So I have a little Pampered Chef meat separator. I don't know. Thank you. You can absolutely do this with a spatula, but I do have this little gadget here. This is a Pampered Chef. I don't know. I think it's called a stir and chop. Oh, thank you, Dottie girl. I'm not feeling glamorous, but I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much. All right, so we're just going to break this up. And with ground beef, please don't run. And with ground beef, you want to make sure, or any ground meat, you want to make sure that you cook it until all of the pink is out. So we'll turn it up to 3. So Dottie says, hello class Maggie, you are looking super glamorous today. Thank you, my dear. The dress is really showing off your waist. I've never had one of those. You are not a substitute teacher today, you're a glamorous teacher. Don't make me cry. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you, my dear. All right. Sometimes I feel like some stuff is like everybody knows, but I'm just going to make sure I walk you guys through this stuff. This is a spoon rest. I'm just going to put it next to the, what is it called? Cookery over here. Sometimes y'all see me use paper towels. But you know, if you're going to be stirring something a lot, it's great to have a clean surface to put it on. Ah, so Lauren has one. You have the stir and chop. All right. So while your ground beef is cooking, now is the time to season it. If you don't season it, then you won't have flavor actually in the meat. And you want flavor in the meat, right? You don't just want the flavor, or I don't just want the flavor in the sauce. So I'm going to make it up. We'll do some Italian seasoning, some salt and pepper. So y'all can let me know when you're doing Italian flavors. I do have some fresh basil. We'll put that on at the end. What do you guys use? This is my regular Walmart Italian seasoning. This one has marjoram, which I don't know what that is, oregano, thyme, rosemary, savory, what the heck? Savory, basil, and sage. So we got a lot of Italian flavors in there. So I'm going to go ahead and season liberally because you can see that this 80% ground beef has got a lot of liquid coming off of it. And I'm just going to do my pink Himalayan salt and then some fresh black pepper. You could do your garlic powder, your onion powder. We'll do a little bit of all of that. And then just keep it seasoned and then we'll stir it up. But you all can put in the chat when you're making spaghetti sauce, how do you duster it up? So I found this, this big old spice rack that I have behind me is because I buy stuff for certain recipes and then I hold on to it. So I have this right here. This is chopped onions. I don't know where this one came from, but I guess they're kind of dehydrated. Let's see if they come to life a little bit. I like onion, but not everybody does. And then I have, ooh, it smells oniony. And then I have garlic powder. Claudel, I will find it for you. If you go into Amazon, there's a vintage shop. I'll find it in my phone. Because if I don't do it now, I'll forget. But one little tip for you guys. Garlic salt and garlic powder. So this is just the garlic ground up. This is garlic with salt added. So if you're using the garlic salt, this one, you do not need regular salt. Y'all, I gotta get better. Sometimes I miss it when it freezes on me. I see the little spinning thing, but it's small, it's in the top. If someone would let me know when it locks up like that, are you all still able to see the overhead view or does all of it freeze up? So I'm just gonna get a spoon to mix and get anything that's still pink, bring that in towards the heat. I just changed from plastic to wood because cast iron gets really hot. You can see, but you can't hear. Okay, thank you. So y'all know I've got my iPad in front and I've got an iPhone above. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 6 months old. So thank you all for being here. All right, so I'm gonna turn this down so y'all can see we got just about all of the pink gone, but you wanna go through it and make sure you get all of that done. And you can even see like some of the chopped onion. I know y'all like that close up. So the onion that was the dried one, it kind of rehydrates once you get it in here. Now guys, it doesn't look bad at all with the grease. I'll probably just try to drain it anyway, but once I get all of the color out, I will, ooh, Dottie. Okay, I will taste it. Sorry, y'all. Let me get my other phone and get the dressing. I'm so glad you guys like this throwback feminine fashion. It makes me happy. And I think it kind of fits, right? All right, I'm going to turn this down. I think it's looking good. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm almost embarrassed. Look at this. All of the tea dresses that I bought. Oh God. There it is. It's Belle Poke, but I'm going to put this link in the chat so you'll have it. Caudel. Got to make sure I give my scholars what they asked for. Let me turn down the sound so it doesn't. Make sure I give my scholars what they. All right, Caudel, that's for you. All right, so let's check. I think all of our ground beef. There's no more pink that I'm seeing. And before I add anything else, you can add onions, you can add peppers. I'm gonna do mushroom and some peppers. I'm just gonna taste it. So just tasting spoon. Good. Could use a little bit more salt. So I'm gonna go in with the garlic salt. Oh yes, I love you all that have been here since day one. You already know, right? So flavor is good. I'm gonna check and see if I have any curry, Dottie. I've never put curry in spaghetti sauce. So a little garlic salt, so that gives us a little flavor. You are so welcome, my dear. I know I have some. It's like one of those things that you see when you're not looking, and then when you're looking for it, I'll have to keep that in mind. But we're going to be cooking together for a long time. So when I find the curry, we'll do this again. All right, y'all. I don't think there's much to drain, but I'm going to try anyway. And then we're going to put our sauce and veggies in. All right, so I added the garlic salt. Let me take another taste with a different tasting spoon. And these are a pack. I think I got them at Sam's Club. They're actually like iced tea spoons, so you have the long handle so you can stir. But I just like using these for tasting, and then they go in the sink. Much better. Thank you so much. We have a new scholar, Boneyard Lawn Service. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you. We'll talk about the course when I get to a stopping point. But yes, I did put a course together on how to get monetized. Discount code is still available. Thanks, TLA. Gives you $15 off. All right, so y'all know I'm not a professional chef. This is my janky way of draining. I don't know what y'all do, but I just take this little vegetable steamer thing, and then I take the skillet and I pour the meat in here over the trash. I know. Drain it out and then put it back in the skillet. This is me. Please share what y'all do. How do you drain your grease? I know there's all kind of gadgets and thingamabobs, but it's just me in my kitchen. All right. I don't really have a lot, but I'm literally going to just pour this and be right back. And literally, I just kind of shake it. And then if you do it quickly, it doesn't take long at all. Aw, that's so nice. Yes, we love Lead Attorney. A lot of you all have found me from Lead Attorney. I am a proud student. When I came across Lead Attorney earlier this year, like all of y'all, he had been saying if you're over 35, you need to start a YouTube channel because people want to know what you know. And I've been cooking since 1842. I'm the daughter of a retired home economics teacher. And whenever my mom was cooking, my dad, who's asleep over there, would say, Maggie, in the kitchen, you use a turkey baster. Great idea. Suck it up and yeah, get rid of it. Awesome. Okay, so now I almost want to put some more onion in it, y'all. I love the way the onion has kind of come in and hydrated it. So you can see, got little specks of onion in there, and it's seasoned well. All right, so I'm gonna use my Rouse sauce. Oh, Jamaican parents, yeah, that's why you put the curry in there. I know. You should have my mom's African spaghetti. Okay, not all spaghetti sauces are the same. This one was open, it was in the fridge, but I'm gonna use it anyway. This Rouse, that's what I call it. I don't know how to pronounce it. Homemade. Keep an eye on spaghetti sauces. This one doesn't have any extra sugar added, and ketchups and spaghetti sauces and all of that, I'm just putting the whole thing in here, are a major culprit for a lot of extra sugar. And you don't need that extra sugar. What I eat is pretty much sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. And then I turn this upside down and let it sit for a couple moments and get it all out. So you think that you're avoiding sugar. You're like, I don't eat sweets, but I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure. All of that is normal now with no um, medication. Yes, mom puts pepper in everything, and the boys are sweating, and she's like, "Oh, but is it spicy?" So yeah, I don't have to watch sodium, but I do have to watch for sugar. So check your pasta sauces. I know Ragu has a line. I think it's called Simply Ragu, and they don't have any extra sugar. So this Rouse sauce, or Rouse, doesn't have extra sugar. All right, so we've got our sauce in here, and I'm just gonna toss in some veggies. If you have fresh, fresh is best, but this is what I have. This is the Walmart can. I always keep these in the pantry, the mushrooms. So I'm just gonna pop the top and drain it. And our sauce is gonna simmer here. I'll get a top for it, because keep an eye on pasta sauces. If your stove is up too high, it will splatter. So I'm just draining these in the sink. If you have fresh, that's great. But this is the way that you can get extra veggies in for the kids. So just canned mushrooms. Stir these in. Really, we just want everything to kind of incorporate and heat up nicely. Plus, this gives you nice roughage and fullness. And then the kids get used to eating vegetables without, like, what is that? If they're really picky, what mom used to do is puree the vegetables, so cauliflower or anything like that, and then just pour it in with the sauce so you don't really have that texture. Let me get a lid just to cover this while it's simmering. What else do y'all put? Probably green peppers, right? I've got some peppers in the fridge. They're snacking peppers, but I'm gonna cut up a little and toss them in here. I like to put at least 2 extra veggies inside here. Now your pasta sauce is already a vegetable, but I like to give it a little bit more because we like it thick and we like it chunky. Not me, the sauce. I'm trying to get the rest of this weight off. Y'all said, you see a waistline? That's been a struggle for me because I carry my weight up top, so having a waist is a big deal. So thank you so much for the compliments. I'm down at least 80 pounds. I got at least 20, maybe 40 more to go, but this is just the way that I eat now. I don't know if anybody has ever seen these. I bought them as snacks for the kids, but you know, it's funny sometimes. It's just like where things are. If I have red, yellow, green, whatever color peppers on the counter, they will just grab them and eat them like an apple. I bought these already cut up. They've been in the fridge and nobody's touched them. So give that a try. So if your kids won't eat a whole apple, maybe try apple slices, you know, or the other way around. So you can probably see that's bubbling just a little bit. Green peppers and mushrooms. Isn't that the classic? With the red sauce. All right. So we got, this is, mini sweet pepper. This is red, yellow, and orange. So I'm going to turn this down. Let me get the rest of my sauce because I'm greedy. I don't want to waste. Y'all know. Yes, just that little bit. Ingredients are expensive. This Rouse, I've seen it anywhere from like $6+ a bottle, and like regular, like ragu is maybe like $3. So, absolutely. All right, let me just wash my hand. I got a little splatter. So again, this is an example of making the protein in the way that I can eat it. The boys will have it served over pasta, um, pasta, and I will do. I'm thinking of doing my little cheese crisps. Was it you, Caudell, that loved those? All right. So let's let that incorporate. I'll just put it on a 2. Our meat is cooked. We just want all the flavors to get happy together. And let's see if I move this. You can still see. I'm just going to cut up. Oh, we have some raw meat. I missed some. Okay. All right. I'm going to get a cutting board. I'm not going to do all of them, but just a few peppers in there. Ooh, look at Caudell. Caudell says, I put small chopped zucchini. That's a great veggie in sauces like that. Your boys never turned it down. Absolutely. Zucchini is a great stretcher. Caudell brings up a great point. Takes any flavor you give it, sweet or savory. I love that, and thank you for saying that, Caudell. Y'all, that's an extra way if you're feeding hungry kids or a hungry family. You can add a lot more. You can make it more robust by tossing in some veggies, whether they're fresh or frozen. It's just good all the way around. All right, let me get a little cutting board. I'm just nervous. Like, is this stuff washed? I'll rinse it off anyway, just so these could be little snacks. Let's see, if you have peppers just like this, you could stuff them with a little bit of cream cheese, goat's cheese for me, bagel seasoning. Um, you could toss these in an omelet. We'll just do 2 of each color, maybe a little bit more. Let's see. Let's do 3 of each color. Or green peppers would be nice. Oh my gosh. Yes. Y'all, I'm silly like that. Thank you for allowing me to be silly. These may already be washed since they're snacking, but I'm just going to rinse them off anyway. All right, you can see they're already kind of cut into rings, so we're just going to do a little bit of a rough chop. They will soften up and just add more fiber and flavor to our sauce. So I'm using the under $10 brandless knives. You guys should have a link in the class notes. Always wiping, always cleaning. So let's go ahead and make them all flat. Oh, Caudel. I think it was Caudel that says they're easier to cut if you have the skin side down, right? I'm not fancy with knife skills, but you just want to get them small enough so you have a little bit in there. All right, so this is doing well. We may need more than this. Got a little seed in there. Trying to line them up. Keep your fingers. Y'all. One second. I'm gonna have to go get my door. I don't know who it is, y'all. It's just like people just, maybe it's a package. One second. Yes, it's a package, so we're fine. Let me just wash my hands because I touched a box. Touched a box. But yeah, you guys will find the veggies that you like. So we got our orange peppers, we got our red peppers. A nice hack for this, and they used to sell these at the Dollar Tree, which is now $1.25. Used to be $1. But sometimes you can find onions and peppers in the freezer bag, so you can save this step. And they're already sliced up nicely. And you can just grab a handful straight from the freezer and put them in the sauce. These are kind of curled up, so they're a little hard to cut, but we're getting there. Ooh, hear it popping? So here's another thing that I do, y'all. I'm going to try and make sure I explain everything. If I have something that's moving around in the pan like this, I will turn the temperature down before I take the lid off so I'm not blasted. All right, so you guys like the close-up. So we just have some orange peppers, red peppers, and yellow peppers. These are a great snack. They're not spicy. They're actually sweet. Thank you, Mona. All right. Each one is a little different. I think red is my favorite. It's nice and sweet. They're all good. All right. So we're just going to put this in there and let it simmer. And then I'm going to move it off the heat. I thought about setting up the third camera to do the pasta over there, but all right. So let's go ahead. Add some veggies. So this could be onion, it could be zucchini, it could be whatever. I'm just doing canned mushrooms and fresh peppers. Thank you. You know, there's so much that, I've been told, you just do stuff. And, when you've been doing it for a long time, but hey, somebody had to teach me, so I'm happy to teach you all. All right, so I do have some fresh basil. What do y'all think? Should I put some fresh basil in here? I was definitely going to top it on top of the cheese, but I've been trying to work through. Doesn't that look pretty? Let me get the basil out. Y'all can tell me. it's starting to look a little bit sad and I don't want it to waste. But I guess I could put a little bit in there, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up some more and sprinkle it on top of the melted cheese. All right, so it looks good. So we've got some, oh, it's already starting to dry. I can feel it in my hands. So I'm just going to take off the leaves that are looking kind of sad. Basil is a very, in my opinion, strong herb. It has a very pungent flavor, kind of grassy. Goes great with Italian food. A little goes a long way. All right, so I'm just gonna rinse these, chop them, and put them in there and give us a pop of color, right? I don't want to overpower it, but I do like flavor. You probably could just put the whole leaf in there, but when you're making a sauce or a soup or a stew, you know, you just want it to be, and what I'm doing, y'all, is I'm just kind of rolling it up. All right, so I'm getting rid of the stem. I may need more than this. Can y'all still see? Okay. Looks pretty, doesn't it? I think I might need some more. Let's stir it up, stir it up. Little darling, stir it up. We're gonna save some of that green for the top. That'll look beautiful. And you see I've got this thing on low on 1 and it's still simmering. And I think that's making a very nice sauce. I don't know about y'all. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more basil. And then we'll do a taste. Just because I've got some. One moment. All right, I'm gonna have to rinse all of that. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna rinse it all anyway. Let's just take the stems off. Y'all, it literally like flew out of my hand. Okay, thank you. Caudella said not too much basil. Great. Thank you. Y'all know I just make this stuff up. Have I ever made this before? No. But I've made spaghetti more times than I can count. All right. Brightens it up. Yeah, Dottie, you saw that? Did I say this is not a real cooking show? All right, so I'm just going to rinse some more. It literally like flew and hit the pan, hit the counter, hit the tray. Yeah, fresh is better if you can get it. I mean, y'all know we've talked about that, but I'm horrible with these herbs. You know, I buy them and then I don't use them. So this is gonna go in, we'll stir it in and let it sit. And then I'm gonna take it off and I'm gonna use the same stovetop to boil the pasta water. But I got a grocery delivery today I'm gonna show you guys. Maybe we'll do some unboxing. All right. Oh, it smells so good. Oh yes, thank you all so much for being here. All right, I'll give you guys a close-up before I stir it in there. I know Mona is a team close-up. So y'all see it's just simmering slow. Hi, Cinnamon Chicks is new here. Everybody say hello. We have a new scholar. Thank you so much for being here. Basil, Caudell says basil is a great topping as well, even in a salad. I never thought about that. That's a great idea. I've always used it as a garnish or to cook. All right. So you guys can see our sauce is simmering nicely. It looks nice and colorful. I actually look like I know what I'm doing, huh? Oh my goodness. Believe it or not, this makes me happy. All right, so we're just gonna mix it in. I'm gonna take one more taste, and then we'll just put the top on, let it simmer. I'll do the groceries. Actually, I think I'm gonna do a quick garlic, uh, janky garlic bread for the boys. You'll see. We're not wasting groceries over here. Looks good? Ah, Dottie Girl adds thyme. I think there was thyme in that Italian seasoning. All right, so let's take one more taste and just let it sit. So what you can do when you make spaghetti sauce like this, I'm going to do this unbaked ziti that I'm making up as I go. Obviously, you can just do it with spaghetti sauce. Oh, we lost it. Um, you can do a lasagna. You just need like what I should have with this baked ziti, like ricotta. Oh, did it die on me? Hold up. Mmm. Ooh. Whoever said that that basil gives you brightness, oh, I think I unplugged it. It's all good. It'll stay warm in the cast iron. Y'all, it's excellent. Excellent. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it behind me. We'll go ahead and start boiling the water, and I'll make their garlic bread, because this is not, it's not hard at all. So you guys see what we have? So our sauce is done. It tastes excellent. I don't like the veggies to be too mushy. I know traditionally sauce would simmer all day. We're not doing that. Good ingredients taste like it simmers all day. All right, so I'm just gonna set this on the stove behind me. Hi, Cinnamon. Thank you so much. Oh God, y'all, it's heavy. Let me get another thing here. It has two handles for a reason. I can do one handle when it's empty, but we're just gonna leave this on here and move it. All right, so let's clean this off and we're gonna boil our water. Now I have to be honest with you guys. You know, when I made the asparagus, if anybody was here for the asparagus, I have another gadget called the pasta boat. I'm a sucker for an infomercial, and so I saw this TV commercial where you can boil pasta and do all this stuff in that oval shaped thing in the microwave. That is my go-to, because as much as I make pasta, I don't, eat it. So I don't know. People are really funny about their pasta. Just cleaning up. Y'all know I clean as I go. So I haven't done pasta on the stovetop in a while, but we're going to do it together. All right. So the reason we're doing ziti is because I cleaned out the pantry and I had a package that had a little tear in it, and so I don't want to waste. So we're gonna go ahead and cook this. This is just regular Publix ziti, and I'm gonna go ahead and cook the whole thing. So what I do is I take a look at how much dry pasta I have, and that's what helps me decide what type of container to get. So I think I'll be okay with the almost biggest one. So I kind of eyeball my pots and my product, because you don't want to get a pot that's too small and then it's filled to the brim with water and then it splatters everywhere. All right, so I'm going to not fill, but maybe like half fill, 2/3 fill with water. All right, so this will actually be good. We'll put the cooktop to the test. It's supposed to be able to boil water quickly. If I'm being very honest, I feel like cooking pasta is kind of like I don't want to say bad for the environment, but just like having boiling water with nothing in it. But that's the way to do it. So let's put it on and turn it to high to 10 and see what happens. We need to salt the water, but I'm just going to let it boil first. All right, let me get other ingredients while this is going. Hi, Victoria. Thank you so much for being here. All right, I'm looking at the clock to see how long it takes. All right, so I have two big bowls here. We're going to do their pasta in here with the sauce, and then we're going to put the cheese over top. So I'm just trying to get everything ready while we're waiting on the water to boil. Because that's one thing I'm not good at. It's like I get one thing ready, and then it's like I'm scrambling um, to get the next thing ready. So I don't know if you're supposed to serve pasta in a bowl or not, but that's what I'm doing tonight. Alright, so we'll just move these out of the way. I'm going to line my air fryer tray with foil, just in case I have any spillage. I shouldn't, but I'm just going to. Oh, I forgot I was going to do the janky garlic bread. So let me tell you guys what my plan is. So ideally you'd have some very nice crusty bread that you would brush with like butter and fresh garlic. What I got are hamburger buns. And these are nice. If y'all remember, when did I make hamburgers for the kids? I made turkey burgers and we had brioche hamburger buns. So we're going to use these and turn them into garlic bread. Mom, are you coming to say hello? All right. So, this is just a regular hamburger bun, but we're going to open them up and I'm going to garlic butter the inside and air fry these. And I'm going to show you guys my way. So you can imagine it's a nice crusty loaf. All right, so we're still waiting on the water. Bring this here so y'all can see. So again, this came from Whole Foods. That's why I don't want to waste it. So this is Yum Yum hamburger buns. All right. Please stop running. Yeah, ramen is served in a bowl. So I have regular Land O'Lakes butter. Since this is for the kids, I'm going to give them regular butter. And I do have some leftover fresh parsley. I'll pinch a little bit. I still have the cutting board out. I'm just going to do this in the microwave in my little gravy boat. The buns are perfect size. Yeah, it looks like it's starting to move a little bit. All right, so I'm just eyeballing it. I don't need a lot, just enough to brush on the buns. So I'll do like a couple tablespoons of butter. I'm just going to move this slightly out of the way. You can see it if it's up here in the corner. It looks like it's starting to move. Might be time to salt it. So in case anybody doesn't know, with butter, it definitely has the markings on there. If you don't know how much is a tablespoon, when they say a pat of butter, they're usually talking about a little less or half of a tablespoon. So I'm just gonna do like this much. Put that in here. All right, so for garlic, I don't have fresh garlic. If I did, I would use it. But I do have some canned garlic, so I'm just gonna grate it really fast. Do you wanna come say hello? Okay. That's fine. Okay, so I said canned garlic, but I meant these whole garlic cloves. This just came out of the fridge. Fresh is best, but so we're gonna get, let's say 2. So I just have a garlic clove, and I'm just gonna, do I wanna melt the butter first? I'll do 1. Yeah, I'll just do it all together. Y'all, I'm making this up. So we're just grating the garlic over the butter, and I'm gonna put it all in the microwave. All right. So you can see a lot of it stayed up here. So I'm gonna get a little mini spatula for Caudell and put it in here. And I like garlic, so we're gonna do 1 more the same way. If you don't have fresh garlic, garlic powder is fine too. Hi, Living Out Loud. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Marissa. Thank you for being here. Our water is boiling, finally. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, Maggie the Substitute Teacher, you can see the overhead view. Okay, yeah, it's really popping. All right, so I'm going to get some salt. Whenever you see instructions say a rolling boil, it's dancing. Got me. When it's moving like that, see, even the lid is moving. Jeez. All right. Let's go ahead and salt this well. So I'm using my dollar store pink Himalayan salt. They say the pasta water should taste like the ocean, so you want to salt it liberally. So like a half handful. All right, I'll stir that up. Now I've heard some people put some people getting a facial. Some people put oil in the water. When I was in Italy, they said don't oil the water because then you want the sauce to stick to the noodle. And if you oil the noodles, then the sauce slides off. So I'm gonna put this whole thing in here. I had it in a Ziploc bag because I tore this little thing. So we're just gonna pour through there. Janky, I know. I didn't read the instructions. I'll read them now. And then I'll just do 1 more stir and put the top on it. Don't want anything to stick. Let me read the instructions now that I've got that in there. 1 a.m. in the UK. Sorry, Dottie, we got a late start. I had a swim meeting. But thank you so much for being here, my dear. I know, Caudell, the glasses didn't fog up, y'all. They got this anti-fog treatment that you see me putting on. It only lasts for 2 hours. Uh-oh, where are the package instructions? Boil, stir in pasta, return to boiling 9 to 10 minutes. So when it starts boiling, we'll do the countdown timer. Okay, back to our low budget garlic butter. So I had 2 garlic cloves and a pat of Land O'Lake butters. Yeah, I asked about that. I've done one way or another, and they say no oil because the sauce does not stick. That's what they say in Italy. I was there this summer, and the food was amazing, and I ate all of it. Y'all, I put on 18 pounds. It wasn't all weight, but the sugar and the, ugh, I got it all off though. All right, and then we'll just do a little parsley. I'm just gonna, 10 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. I probably should chop this up. I'm just going to use the, oh, did it lock up on me? I'm just going to use the Walmart parsley. So I'm putting this in with the butter and the garlic. Let's see. Woo! Y'all, it doesn't take long to boil. All right, here we come. Y'all, it's dancing. See what I mean? Let me just vent it a little bit. I don't know. Do you all boil with the top on or the top off? I feel like, what's the word? Not economically, but it's more efficient if you keep the top on because it keeps the heat in. But you know, pasta can boil over. All right, so this is what we have: the butter, the garlic, and this is just dried parsley. I'm gonna go to the microwave until this melts. My microwave has died, so I'm going to the guest room where the struggle microwave is, and I will be back in 30 seconds. So I just want a liquid that I can brush on our buns. Y'all, I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry. Okay, so I just got back from the microwave and I was saying I would not recommend it. I did it anyway. Next time, melt the butter because having that garlic in there with the microwave, I wouldn't say it's burnt, but it's a little bit charred. All right, so that's all right. So I didn't melt it all the way. I just wanted it nice and brushable. So you can see here, and I will taste it just to see. Ooh, if you like garlic, you'll like this. So I made my own little garlic butter. I'm just gonna drizzle it on the brioche buns. And I have a little pastry brush. And y'all know we're team greedy, so we want all of it. And these are just leftover hamburger buns that I don't want to go to waste. If you have that Texas toast in the freezer, put that in the air fryer, have at it. But I just wanted to make my own little garlic bread. You can do garlic powder, fresh parsley or dried parsley. So this is what I've done, just making up a little garlic bread. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the air fryer so that it can get nice and toasty. Okay, our sauce is done. Our pasta has 5 minutes left. Let me clean up. I'm gonna get the Parmesan and I'll do the unbaking. Okay, so Happiness with No Carbs says, I missed the no oil on noodles tip. I thought we were supposed to add oil. Me too. I've done it for years to noodles after we drain the water and rinse the noodles with cold water so they don't stick together. Y'all, all I know is I'm not having it. I've always done oil in the water. Um, in Italy, they said no oil on the noodles because the sauce slides off the pasta and you actually want the sauce on the noodle. That's what they said. So I'm trying it. We'll see. All right, let's clean up. This is doing its thing. Ah, Cadell. Cadell is here for the brush and spatula action. I love it. I didn't feel like dicing the fresh parsley. Maybe we'll put some on top. Yeah, we got the basil. Hope you all are doing well today. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for being here. Yes, I got the Italy. I think I got this in Venice. No, Lake Como. So probably made in People's Republic, but I bought it in Italy. So we'll see. You know, I got boys. They eat anything. This is my time to kind of experiment. All right. Like, should I stir the pasta? I kind of feel like I should, right? Yeah, I don't want it to clump together. See, I don't like that, but keep it moving. I feel like if I had oiled the water, they wouldn't have been clumped up on each other like that. It's stressful to me. It's like, water, no water. I mean, salt, oil, it's a lot. All right, let's clean up. Hot. So I have 2 cheeses for the boys. I have some mozzarella and I have some Parmesan. So we're gonna put a little bit of both on there. They're gonna go in the air fryer, and that is our baked ziti. Basil and parsley complement each other, cooking and fresh. Ah, good to know. Thank you, Caudell. I didn't put fresh parsley in there. It's looking good. 40 seconds. I'm like, yeah, it's looking good. I don't know, y'all in this al dente thing. All right, let's check our garlic bread. Stir pasta as it goes in. So as I pour, I'm supposed to stir. Okay. give it one more minute and bring out the garlic toast. I'll do the fresh parsley on the top. All right. Alexa, stop. All right, so our garlic, oh, is it showing? Is it gonna lock up on me? I'm trying to. And I'm back. Okay, so our garlic toast, our hamburger buns have come out of the air fryer. You can see that they are nice and toasty around the edges. So these are pretty much done. We're going to serve. And you know what? I don't even think I'm going to, I'll drain and rinse, but I'm going to go ahead and get the boys' plates going. I'm going to taste one of these just for texture and flavor. Yes, I love the study hall. Thank you all for helping each other out. All right, so let's get one. I know it's not good etiquette to blow, but ooh, it's so good. A little bit of hot water got me. Excellent. All right, so I'm calling this unbaked ziti. I'm gonna put it together, top it with cheese and air fry until it's brown. So let me bring the sauce back. You guys are here. We made this sauce, and I'll drain that while their stuff is browning. Sorry, it's loud. All right, it's still warm in the cast iron. So y'all remember our sauce? I know, can't have the garlic buns. They're just gonna have to be. All right, so I'm just gonna get a little spider and get that out. So ideally this is for frying, but it gives us a nice big old portion of pasta. Let me let it drain. Probably do two. I'll do a little layer. Let's do make it up. I don't have the ricotta, but I'll do. So we just have pasta seasoned well. We're gonna put our sauce in. Clean up if you have a little spill for presentation. And then I'm just gonna do some mozzarella. And then we'll do one more layer. I know ideally you would have like a really nice like ricotta mixture, ricotta and egg, like a creamy cheese. I'm making it up. All right. Bowls are getting hot. And then same thing, sauce. And I'm going to put some Parmesan. Yeah. I'm going to flash. I don't have the green jar Parmesan, the shredded. All right, so we're going to put these in the air fryer just so that they can like brown a little bit, and a little fresh parsley on top, and we're done. This is a lot of the air fryer, but we'll see if we can get two in there. So that's the before. So the leftover is going to be for me. I think I'm just going to do like my little cheese crisps. I'm going to get them fed. Should drain it, but let's see. May come back for more. All right. Yeah, I'm going to do my little cheese crisps and then top it with my sauce. I'll show you. Keep everything to the side. All right. Now it's my turn. Oh yeah, there's fresh basil, cardell. I'm thinking I'll do the fresh parsley since I have basil on the inside. You all tell me, should we do basil on the top or parsley on the top? Just for a little green garnish, that's all. I've got both. We got fresh parsley and we got fresh basil. So y'all were with me last time when I did these on the griddle. I'm gonna try my little square cast iron and see if I can. What did we do? They crisped up pretty fast, yeah. Ah, Cardell says both. Yes, ma'am. All right, we'll do that. Sorry, y'all. I know that's so janky. Linda says basil. So let me go ahead and just get a little bit chopped up. So as soon as it comes out of the air fryer, and just like a little garnish. So we're gonna take off some basil leaves. That one's looking kind of sad. Gotta rinse it, because y'all know I had a semi-disaster. Y'all, here I am talking to myself. I'm so sorry. All right, let's check. So we got one done. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Living Out Loud says you had ziti like at a potluck and enjoyed it, but you've never prepared it baked or unbaked. Y'all, I'm doing this because this is what I had. Trust me, if I was cooking because I felt like it or they deserved it, we'd be eating air sandwiches tonight. All right, cutting up some fresh parsley. Let's chop up the parsley. Sorry for the noise, y'all. All right. It looks amazing. Um, y'all like the close-up? Okay, that's hot. Let me try and get it to the edge so I can slide it. You like? Thank you, Bill. All right. So we got one. All right, let's see if the other is ready. The one on the bottom cooks a little bit slower. What? All right, so before the herbs, looks amazing. Thank you for saying that. All right, whew. Fresh basil. And parsley. Mama tries. All right. And then their garlic bread. Looks good? Thank you. All right, so let me get pictures. And I'm not going to ask for their feedback. I'm just going to set it over there and make my food. But for you all, my scholars, the bowls are, y'all, just be careful. Oh, that would have been a better picture. So y'all can see. I'll get you the close up. All right. Scholars, your dinner is ready. So this is my made up unbaked ziti with mozzarella, parmesan, ragu sauce, and brioche garlic bread. Made it up. All right, boys, dinner's ready. Your food is ready? Your food is ready. I know, I heard you. All right, now I'm gonna make mine. Be very careful, the bowls are hot. Whoa. I would get a towel. All right. So what we're gonna do, y'all, if y'all remember the cheese crisps, thank you, Caudell. You need to get a towel and then you can take it to the table. So I'm gonna make a couple of cheese crisps. Living out loud, I would say, I don't know. I might have to make more than one cookbook because I've got my sugar-free, gluten-free, dairy-free life. And then I have, like family meals. I don't know. What do y'all think the cookbook should be called? What did we say? African born and Southern raised, but that doesn't say much about food. Do you want to say anything or no? You don't have to. Not today. All right. So let me get my goat's cheese. I'm going to see if I can crisp it right here. All right. So y'all remember our cheese crisps tostadas? I'm going to do that Latin style. I'm just making it up. So since I'm gluten-free and I don't eat all those carbs and pasta, so I've got my cooktop with my square cast iron. And I'm just putting a slice of cheese in there. Now this could be whatever cheese you like. You know, I'm dairy free, so I'm using my goat's cheese from Whole Foods. So we're gonna see if we can make some little crispy trays. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so if y'all can see, it's already starting to sizzle. I'm trying to remember, what did we do last time? Just let it cool? I feel like I need to put it on something because I want to make like a few of them. Caudell says, I would eat what you eat, sugar-free, dairy-free sometimes. Yeah, I love dairy, y'all. Milk, cheese, cream, all of that. It just doesn't love me back. All right. I think we'll do one of these at a time. So I'm just going to set it to the side and see if it crisps up in the pan because I've got some groceries to unbox. The sauce is still warm in the cast iron. All right. So I'm trying to remember. On these, we didn't flip them, right? I'm just making this up. If you have cheese slices or if you have any of these shredded cheeses, if you do regular dairy, you can put like a half cup onto a griddle like this, let it melt down, and then it will harden into a crisp. You can fold it into the taco shell. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. All right, so this is looking good. We're gonna move this behind me and just experiment, because if I try to take it up now, it'll just be like ooey gooey cheese. So y'all can see that the sides are nice and brown. So I'm just gonna put this over on the back. And we'll make more, but that's the only square one that I have. Yeah. We'll see how, if it cools like that, at least enough to like peel it out. Let's go through one bag. We'll experiment together. You haven't found the goat pepper jack? Ah, I got you. I think I have it. Okay, so you all know how I am about these grocery delivery services. And I had a Whole Foods order come in today. So they delivered this. We've got bag 1 of 2. I love the way they pack it, and 2 of 2. And that cheese is still sizzling over there.
You did an amazing job.
How is it?
It's delicious. The bread was perfect.
The bread was perfect? Okay. I made that from a hamburger bun.
Yes.
Okay. Garlic bread.
Star Chef right here, y'all.
Star Chef, yeah. Thank you. All right, so let's go through our groceries. I'm no dummy. All right. What did I order? Sometimes I just put things in my cart, like when I run out, if it's not an emergency. And then like with Whole Foods, you need a, thank you. If y'all could have seen what was happening earlier. But anyway, we'll keep it positive. Sometimes I use the shopping carts kind of like a grocery list. And I'll put things in there. And Whole Foods requires a $35 minimum. So if I don't have $35, things will just sit. Then when I get one more item, okay, I don't know what happened here. I think my other, all right, while I'm fixing this, oh, is it coming back? There we go. What I was saying is that Whole Foods requires a $35 minimum. And sometimes when I run out of things, if it's not an emergency, I'll just put it in my Whole Foods shopping cart. And then once I get to 35, even if it's a few days later, I will go ahead and check out the cart. So sometimes I forget what was in there. All right. This looks like just regular romaine. I usually don't eat iceberg lettuce. My metabolic specialist says it's mostly water, so she wants me to eat greens that are more nutritious. Let's check on our cheese. One moment. Because I want to do another one if we can multitask.
What type of noodles are these?
It's called ZITI, Z-I-T-I. All right, so it stopped bubbling. I'm going to see if I can scrape this up into a little sheet. It's still, ooh, it is still bubbling a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see. Little bitty bubbles. Let's see if it'll come up. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. I think I should have taken it out. Yeah, lesson learned. Oh, here it comes. Take it out first. All right, so y'all can see I have like a little cheese tray. So it's gonna crisp as it cools. If you like those Parmesan crisps, you can make your own. I'm just using goat's cheese. So I'm gonna make at least one more. Y'all can see it's still bubbling a little bit. Oh yes, lettuce sandwiches. How many of these little tostadas would y'all have? We're gonna do another one. Because I need them to crisp up. So same thing. Please stop running. So I'm going to do it over here on the side. Turn that on. And one more slice. Ah. All right, this time we're going to take it out, try to take it out while it's still hot and see. One moment. Okay, so we got our romaine. All right, so y'all know that I'm dairy free, so this is the goat's cheese that I use. Whole Foods is the only place where I found it shredded. Usually I get the block and shred my own, but in a pinch, this is great. If y'all were with me yesterday for that flourless 2-ingredient chocolate cake, we ran out of eggs, so I got some more. Speaking of cake, I still got some. I'll treat myself. All right, y'all. So I'm going to let it keep going for just a second, but I'm going to take it out while it's still bubbling and see if it crisps up. And then y'all know we're a fan over here of the beef bacon. Whole Foods does have it. This is the brand Wellshire. This has been a game changer for me. Y'all have seen me cook this all the time. Whole Foods is a place where you can get this smaller pack. You like this, the skillet action? Okay. Let's see if we can get that out before it solidifies. And this is an easy snack that you could make with all kind of toppings, right? So first bag is done. Okay, so y'all see the goat's cheese? We've made a crisp. So it will crisp as it cools. I'm totally making this up. So this is my pasta substitute. So I'm just gonna try and scrape it up, keep it in one piece. Uh-oh. It's a little hard to get up. Let me see if I can. Uh-oh. You can trash it. All right, put it in the container. All right, so you can see it's a little bit soft here. I'm gonna set it next to the one that we let crisp in the, but you can see how you could make your taco shells. So it's really pliable when it's hot. Let me see if I can make it a little flatter because it cools very quickly. Try not to, I think this is gonna be my favorite because as soon as you take it off the heat, it's starting to cool. How many of these would y'all eat topped with the pasta sauce? 2 or 3? Let me know. So we're gonna let this cool. All right, so while it's cooling, let's go to the other bag. Vel is asking about the beef bacon. That Wellshire is good. That Dean Halal that I've been using, the 5-pound bag from Restaurant Depot, it's so good. I would put the Restaurant Depot and the Dean Halal probably neck and neck. The one that I did not like, God, what is it called? I found it at Ingles and Sam's Club. It's a beef bacon, but it's more like a pastrami. It doesn't crisp up like bacon. It's more chewy. I'll have to find the brand and let you know. But the Sam's Club and Ingles one are not my favorite. Cadell, all right, Cadell, I'll do one more for you and we'll fold it. Just for Cadell. I was saving these for our taco. We're gonna do one more. Cadell would eat four of them. If y'all were with me yesterday. I got these from Walmart, these little taco molds and holders. So if this works, maybe we'll do taco night tomorrow. Living Out Loud would eat too. Okay, so then this is for research purposes. So let's turn it back on. Because I'm just going to top it with the red sauce and maybe a little bit of shredded goat's cheese and then the greens. And that's it. So let's do one more. Turn it down. So goat's cheese for me could be cheddar, Swiss, Colby, whatever cheese you like. I probably don't need any cheese because it's on a cheese tray. Yes, halal meat, the deemed halal. So that's like the kosher bacon, absolutely. All right, so this is what we have. This one right here was the cheese crisp that we let cool in the tray. So this is a slice of my Whole Foods goat's cheese. Put in the skillet, let it sizzle, and then take it off and let it cool in the tray. This one right here, you can see it's crisped up because it's holding its shape. But this is the one that I took off while it was still kind of soft. And you see it kind of got a little mangled. So for presentation, probably this one. If you get a big griddle or a big skillet, you could make it work. Absolutely, Bill. And if anybody needs to see the other beef bacon, let me know. All right. So I bought these at Walmart. They're like taco holders, but they're also taco shapers. So I'm just going to rinse and dry it off. And we're going to try, let's go ahead and take that off. It doesn't take long, y'all, for the cheese to melt. And then as soon as you see the edges start to brown, when you see the edges start to brown, then you're good. Goat's cheese rules. Cadell, let me know, since you switched off of cow dairy, have you noticed anything? I had a lot of inflammation plus weight gain and all kinds of stuff. Let me rinse this off. So here's my dilemma. The key is to get it off while it's still shapeable, but I don't want to mangle it, right? That's the hard part. Sorry, y'all, that's loud. So I'm going to put the hot cheese on this and just let it sit. Open up the other bag, and then we'll plate for me. Let's see. So Caudell, also let us know what goat's cheese you like. Have you found the slices? Maybe if I go around it. Ah, cut it. It's already. Oh, let me see if I can just get it off. Hot. And then, I don't know, y'all. We'll see. It's not as smooth as I would like. All right. So we have a little Caudell taco. Ideally, it would just peel up nicely. Oh, did we flip them over? I can't remember. All right, we'll make a little taco. Let's go through this last bag. But yeah, y'all can do that if you want to, you know, enjoy your Latin flavors or your Italian flavors without all the starch. All right, so this is the second bag from Whole Foods. This is my go-to green spinach. I put them in omelets. I make salads. You could have tossed a handful of spinach into the pasta sauce too. Give you some nice greens. Look at all my cheeses. Y'all know I have all things non-cow dairy. So goat's milk cheese, sheep's milk cheese. Lately, I have found this one, the Boof Creamery. This is mozzarella cheese made from buffalo milk. So this is that fresh mozzarella, but it's in the tube that you could take out and slice it. Think of your caprese salads. Same brand. I'm just trying everything. Boof Burrata. I haven't had this one, but this one is another fresh mozzarella. Oh, but is it buffalo? Hold on. Yeah. I got to be careful because sometimes I'm just like, oh, that sounds good. Yeah, it is. I think Boof Creamery is all, yeah, it's buffalo. You can see the picture on the back. They have like funky horns. So just make sure. Sometimes I move fast and I'm like, oh, that sounds nice. Then I get it home and it's dairy and I got to give it away. So we got some new soft cheeses. This would be, oh, I could slice this and put it on top of my little hot pockets. If you know, then you know. This is the butter that I use. You saw I use Land Lakes for the boys, but this is my goat's butter. I get it at Whole Foods. Tastes like, cook like, works like butter, just made from goat's milk. Ah, no, I didn't get it. It's at Sprouts, not Whole Foods. Another goat's cheese that I use, Leclerc, the cheddar and the mozzarella made from goat's milk. Whole Foods is the only one. Even if you have Amazon Prime, they still charge you $10 for delivery. So when they have some of my specialty items in stock, I just go ahead and order because a lot of this stuff is hard to find. And that's been a key to keep me on track. And then y'all know my go-to favorite. If you want a creamy cheese, so I've shown you shredded goat's cheese, sliced goat's cheese. This one is the creamy goat's cheese, the Chablis. Love it. Use this as a cream cheese substitute for so many things. Put it on apples, put it on crackers. It's good. So Caudel says since she's gotten off dairy, less bloating, less nasal congestion. I've heard a lot of y'all, if you just are always like having to blow, I'm not a doctor, but these food sensitivities, once I got my test results, it's amazing. Sometimes you eat stuff and your body doesn't process it well and you think, oh, I just get migraines, and you didn't know it was what you were eating. Ooh, so you like the manchego? That's the sheep's cheese. That's our Parmesan substitute. Cream cheese, yogurt, slice. Oh, you're looking for the pepper jack. I don't know if you have Sprouts. Ah, I wish you had Sprouts. Y'all, I have a drawer full of cheese substitutes. All right, so let's plate for Maggie now. All right, so the winner chicken dinner is the one that I let cool. And then this one I kind of scraped up. And then this one is our taco. It hasn't hardened all the way, but it's stiff enough for me to stuff it. All right, so let's get the leftover sauce. You like the chevre? Oh, I know, isn't it? Oh, Cadell, you are a woman after my own heart. I love it. When I say goat's cheese, some people are like, yeah, don't knock it till you try it. Oh, yeah, the goat's butter. You like that too? Forgot to drain the pasta, but I'll probably toss it. I'm over it. Y'all know those days. All right, so mom gets the leftover sauce. So let's see what we can make here. I'm gonna use a measuring spoon since I need to. Hopefully it's not too heavy for my little crisps. I wish I had 3 that were all got extra sauce, y'all. Should I have made a 4th? Let's do Team Greedy. Oh, your Sprouts doesn't have it yet. Oh, may warrant a conversation with the manager. I'm not gonna put any cheese on it. I'm just gonna sprinkle some parsley, y'all. I got basil in there. I'm thinking like a little shredded manchego. I want a little fancy too. This is not manchego. This is just goat's cheese, but just light shaving. You know, like they do at Olive Garden. Tell me when. Oh, I should have been. Look at me. I forgot the whole reason. So y'all can see if you have your tacos, right? Or maybe it goes the other way. I don't know. So you have your 3 tacos and then you can do your toppings easy. All right, and I'm just gonna put a little parsley. All right, let's clean the plate. Try to make mine picture worthy. So Caudell, let me know if you want anything else on it. For you, if you want fresh basil or something, I will. So we have our little taco. And the rest are like cheese crisps. So in all seriousness, this has helped me as a mom, like when I'm cooking for the family, that way I can have some of those same flavors and they're not eating, you know, what they had and I'm eating like boiled. Oh, drain the pasta now? All right. I'm gonna put this in the sink. Let me go ahead and pour. I have 2 left. Wouldn't it be funny if I decorated like no. Y'all, I could eat. It's ridiculous. Mmm. Snack on manchego. All right, let me just take a quick picture and then I'm gonna eat. Let's see how our taco is. Make a baked dish with lots of cheese. Okay, we'll do that. I'll put that in a container. I feel like a little bright green. Okay, so Caudell wants parsley and basil, just a little bit. I'm just gonna pinch it by hand. All right, so this is the parsley. And then the basil. Let me just get one big leaf and rinse. It's a little big. All right. Carb cravings are strong. Yeah, you know, it's hard when getting off of it is hard, but after a while, like when I came back from Italy, I couldn't stop. But I don't know, y'all. It's like you just push through. And you know what it was for me? When we started August 1st, I said I'm going to be really strict for the month of August because, you know, July I traveled. I got plans for Labor Day weekend. So it's just like, you know what? No holidays, no reason. All right, so let's try this Caudell's taco. Mm. Mm. Oh my God, hits the spot. Victoria said, you don't taste your food when you cook it, but it always comes out great. You're a pro. You know exactly what to do. Mm. 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 A lot of stuff I can eyeball, but I just taste along the way. But tasting can turn into snacking if you don't watch it. Mm. Mm. Oh, it's so good, y'all. I want that limoncello. I'm gonna make a quick strawberry lemonade. Well, we'll call it a grenadine lemonade. I think it's pomegranate, but glass. Oh dear. I think that's my clue. Lemon juice from the fridge. Yeah, you turn into snacking. Oh, Victoria, not. So, lemon juice, splash to your liking, equal splash, sugar-free syrup. This is our Skinny Syrups grenadine, 0 calories, 0 carbs. Eat your calories, don't drink them. Top it off with water. I could put a fresh piece of basil in there. So refreshing. All right, so let's see. It's kind of holding up its shape. Let's try the one that I scraped up. Mm. Mm. I am not missing the pasta. I have the full flavor of the sauce and then the saltiness from the cheese crisp. And Condell, you're right. Those fresh herbs on the top are just nice and bright. Mm. 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 Had a rough day, y'all. It's going to be a rough night, too. So good. Got a little bent, but it's so good. Y'all like the close up. Mm. Even as it cools down, you still have all those flavors. A little bit cool is probably good because you want your cheese crisp to kind of keep its structure. Mm. Hear that crunch? I have to say, I'm very big on texture. So I like the little Italian tostada. The taco, maybe I should have taken it off of this thing and let it crisp a little bit more. If you like a cheesy inside, then you'll love it. But I'm loving, one moment please. And then the one that was perfection. Look at that. Y'all would eat that. Your dinner's ready. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh man. 10 out of 10, y'all. Whew. This one was the one we melted down and let cool completely in the pan. So crispy. Mm. It's the little things. It's messy, but it's so good. Mm. Mm. Y'all, this would be a great. The tostada, this one that I let crisp up. Y'all see, even with all this sauce, look at how it's holding its shape. With all that heavy sauce on there. Oh my lord. I may have to make one more of those. Y'all, it was so good. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all choose because I'm feeling greedy and I got one cheese slice left and just enough sauce left. We can wrap it up and I can let you guys have your evening. We're over our 2 hours. I kept y'all really long yesterday. Or I can make one more and we can do a little bit more unboxing because I have more packages. So if you're ready to go, give me a wave in the chat. If you want me to keep going, put a box in the chat. We're gonna put our pasta in here. Oh yeah. A square. I'm saying a box. Square. All right. Yeah, y'all, we're gonna get this weight off. I promise you that. All right. So we got our pasta seasoned to perfection. All right, one more, and I'm doing it tostada style. All right. So y'all already know, but yeah, if I ate this pasta, I'd have to lay down. Mm-mm. All right, we're gonna do the last one. Oh my God, y'all, so good. Did you hear that crunch? I live for the texture because when you don't eat, a lot of starchy food, you miss out on like that bread crunch, right? So let's plug this up, turn this on. I'm gonna do medium low because this thing gets hot. And the boys had their garlic butter bread. I could toss like some. Let's get a little fancy, why don't we? If I cook for them again. Today is not a good day. So last, but I'll be back tomorrow doing the same thing. Last slice of goat's cheese for me. And y'all saw the boys' garlic butter bread, garlic butter buns. And then do a little garlic powder on the cheese. Okay, I said a little, but I know I gave them parsley. I prefer chives. I'm not gonna do butter because it's got its own little oil, but we'll see if we can get a little garlic toast thing going. All right, I think we're good. Y'all, it doesn't take long. Like once it disintegrates like that, I'm gonna take it off and I'm just gonna move it. We're gonna let it cool here. It's a little hard to get off, but once you do, you get that nice crisp. All right, so we have our sauce ready to go. Let's do a little bit of unboxing. Hi, Hakeem. Thank you so much for being here and for the $5 super chat, y'all. If you only knew, but thank you. Like I say, Maggie the substitute teacher is only 6 months old, but every time you all come and you watch to the end or as long as you can and you're in the chat, everybody say welcome, Hakeem. Um, it helps the channel to grow. And one of the things I've learned from Lead Attorney is y'all know when you watch a YouTube video and you get to the end, how it recommends or suggests other videos for you to watch. And so you being here and you giving me all this engagement helps my channel to get recommended to new people. And so you can like and share and watch and subscribe and chat for free. When you go above and beyond, I didn't think anybody would care about like cooking stuff. There's so many chefs out there, but I enjoy it. Kinda. We're making garlic bread, garlic garlic cheese crisps. Have I ever made it before? No, I'm making it up. Ah, thank you, Hakeem. All right, so we're gonna let this cool. I got some Walmart orders. We're just gonna do some unboxing. Sorry you're coming in so late, Hakeem. I made dinner for the boys. You know what? I'll show you. Let's see. Let's find a good one. So the boys had ziti pasta with sauce. I made a garlic bread for them from hamburger bun with garlic butter, shredded parmesan, and fresh basil. So this will be, you guys will see on my Instagram, you'll see on my community tab. And for me, I'm making a little, I can't call it a ziti, like a Maggie tostada. I'm trying to think of an Italian name. I got the apron on. I don't know if that's Italian. I hope I didn't offend anyone. But yeah, the boys ate well. Ah, let me keep this away from the food. You can put bleach tablets in your laundry. These may be for the pool, I don't know, but they're like little detergent packs so they don't splash. So these are gonna go to the laundry. I'm just going to move this to the back. It's already cooling, y'all. Can you see? Let me show you. Since I'm opening packages, I don't want anything too close to it. We'll give it just a couple of minutes. But y'all can see how it's cooled and it's like it went from liquid to solidified. I'm gonna let it all the way cool. I'm gonna put it on my granite. How about that? Y'all remember that from yesterday. Let it cool so it comes up in one nice sheet. So I'm gonna set it over here. See my as seen on TV pasta boat? That's usually what I cook the pasta in the Struggle microwave. Let's just go through the last of these packages and we'll make our last tostada. I forget what I ordered, so I like sharing it with y'all. Look at Cadell. Living out loud. I couldn't think of what a box would be, but don't worry, we got one more coming. In case anybody just joined, you'll see my tostada. So the boys had fresh pasta. I made two of them. Let's see. Yeah, I made two. Oh, I have two teenagers, so this is what they had. So you can see two big bowls of double layer pasta, sauce, and garlic bread, which was hamburger buns. I made my own garlic butter. So I took a pat of butter, fresh garlic, and parsley, microwave, brushed it on the brioche buns. Alex said it was great. So if you have sandwich bread or heck, flat bread, pita bread, any bread, make your own little garlic toast. You can buy the Texas, whatever it's called, but you can make your own too. Oh yeah. Y'all got some desserts coming up. So the Hershey's, this is if you like chocolate, but you're trying to avoid sugar like me, you can buy Hershey's cocoa powder. You can also buy Nestle Toll House cocoa powder. This is kind of like hot chocolate without the sugar. So it's just the chocolate powder. You can make your own hot chocolate, put a spoon in almond milk, warm it up with some skinny syrups, sugar-free syrups, or whatever sugar-free sweetener. They have the milk chocolate one, but for the desserts we've been making, the dark chocolate one, the Dutch chocolate. Y'all remember those cloud cookies? This is what we used. It just brings that full chocolate flavor, like a good Ghirardelli that I haven't had in years. But yeah, so you can get this Dutch processed cocoa. I just ordered this from Walmart. It just has a darker color and flavor. Y'all, it's so good. Speaking of chocolate, I'm just gonna cut a slice of cake and just see how it tastes the day after. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. Yeah, I think our cheese is ready. I got a couple more packages. Oh, they're here. Y'all didn't see them lurking around? They know better than to speak today. I'll just say this, with boys, two teenage boys, unfortunately, it can get physical very fast. So that is not my happy place. This is my happy place. So their dad is on alert. Oh, y'all, it's almost hard to cut. Oh, yeah, it doesn't cut like a cake. Y'all see this? See how it just kind of disintegrates? Like, remember that part that was kind of wet in the middle? Doesn't it just look like chocolate? Mmm. Tastes good, but second day, meh. But I'm not wasting it. It's just a no on the presentation. But this is for research purposes. All right, y'all, I think we can get our tostada. We made this yesterday. Sugar-free sugar and eggs. 2 ingredient chocolate cake. Chocolate cake. Oh yeah, the Hershey's dark. All right, y'all, so you can see our cheese that was bubbling. You like the close-up. See how it's made a like web design? That's all you have to do if you want to make your own Parmesan crisps. You can buy the Parmesan crisps in the package, or you can make your own. Get a big skillet or griddle, needs to be non-stick, preferably. And then if you have this cheese, or if you have it on the block, y'all know I'm using the goat's cheese, but any dry, salty, aged cheese, you can make those little discs, just spoon and flatten it out. Or just the, what is this called? The slice. All right, let's get a plate. Somebody dropped it. All right, let's get a spatula and see if we, oh, yeah, today is not a good day. Got a little scraper. Let's see. This is the hard part. You don't want to break it, but if you can get up underneath there. I think the non-stick was a lot better. Y'all remember when we used the griddle? Non-stick won't work on this, but use the griddle. And they came up really easy. Okay, so these are just my cast iron struggles. Okay, almost like melted sugar. It's hot, let me show you. All right, so I just wanted to get one edge kind of lifted up, but don't go so far that you tear it. Now let me see if I can get up underneath there. Got it. Y'all see that? We have a nice, it's still a little soft, so I'm just gonna put it here and let it cool for just another minute. But that's my go-to. Oh, is it? Okay, y'all can see. Thank you, Hakeem. I think this one is about to, maybe it's refreshing. Okay. Hakeem, welcome to my struggle cooking class. But you can see we got one nice sheet. So I put the garlic powder and some chives on here. I'm gonna let it cool. I got a couple more packages. We'll just open it up, then we'll top it and taste it. Give you guys the crunch-o-matic. So I'm just gonna move it behind me. And so far, that's my favorite thing. What are we gonna call them, y'all? Maggie crisps? Because you could do taco meat and like salsa. Tonight we're doing, the boys had baked ziti, so we're doing Italian. Yes, allergies over here. Hear them sneezing? They'll be all right. Y'all, if you have time to wait, if you have like extra taco meat or, you know, whatever savory, sausage and peppers or whatever, that would be a great little snack or, you know, two or more for a meal. Just get whatever sliced cheese you like. Let me get a package or two. So here's the deal with those crisps. You could definitely eat them before they're all the way crispy, but you know, I'm team texture. So you could probably like cook all of them and then just let them sit out and stay crispy and then top them when you're ready. Thank you, God. Oh my God. Y'all, that's my problem area. Thank you. Oh, yes. Back fat Maggie. But thank you. Y'all, in all honesty, you know, when I started this channel, I mean, I could have just done what I wanted to do or not. But when I started this channel, I had lost 60 pounds. If you look at my intro video, it says 60 down with 40 more to go. Now I'm 80 down with 20 more to go. And this was my way of holding myself accountable by sharing my journey with y'all in a way that I can do it. Because I like to eat. I am not going to suffer. What is this? Y'all, I ordered more vanilla bean paste. Y'all know I use this in so many things. Yeah, it's got cane syrup in it, so I gotta be careful. But y'all, I love this stuff. Oh my gosh. You can use, we put this in everything. You can use a regular liquid vanilla extract. It's fine. But if you get the vanilla bean paste, think of that Breyer's vanilla ice cream that's got the little specks of real vanilla bean. That's what this is. I know you can't see through the container, but you can kind of see it's a liquid. Oh, but it's in a sugar syrup, but the flavor, so good. Maybe when we do a creme brulee or something again, we'll use it. All right. I almost want to do a quick texture check. I don't want to keep long stroking y'all. Adele got her vanilla paste. All right. I got more packages. Let me wash my hands and let's see how this is. So for me, the crispy texture test, when I hold it up, does it hold its shape parallel? You know what I mean. I think we're ready. So 1 slice of goat's cheese.
Sleepy time.
Bring your dishes here. Don't leave them on the table. All right. Let's top it.
Here goes.
All right. So the last of the sauce. Let me get a spoon that can get all in there.
Ooh. It was really good, Mom.
You liked it?
It was perfect.
It was perfect? Thank you.
Like the perfect texture.
Perfect texture. Did you notice I put layers of like pasta, meat, and
And the meat was really well seasoned.
the meat was well seasoned.
And I'm surprised how you cooked those hamburger buns.
Oh, I made your garlic bread from hamburger buns.
They were really crispy, but not burnt. But they were perfect. Like you could bite into it. It was really crispy on the outside, but on the inside it was like gooey and chewy.
Ooh,
It was awesome.
it was awesome.
Yeah.
Gooey and chewy. Thank you.
Time for bed.
I
Y'all.
need your glass.
Good night. Y'all have a good night too.
So we're gonna put our sauce on here, even at room temperature. It's good. Like a little pizza. Team greedy. Y'all know I know. All right. So we have our cheese slice and we have our leftover pasta sauce. So everything was used up. You don't need any, but just for a little pop. Like the kids need a little pop. My goat's cheese. This is the big shred. The finer one is better looking, but this is what we got. So this is my goat's milk cheddar. And then, oh my God, the crispy edges. Living out loud, are you ready for this? A little bit of fresh parsley, a little bit of fresh basil. Let me get 1 leaf and 1 little sprig. Rinse. And I'm just going to place that. Twist and tear. If you don't have, if you don't have fresh, just sprinkle some Italian seasoning on there. All right. The boys had pasta. I am having whatever we want to call this. I don't know. And the battery's low, so let's wrap up. All right, here we go. Y'all know how pasta sauce gets better as it sits? Slightly warmer sauce would be better, but the flavor. Everybody got energy for them video games. Let me ask about homework. Watch them start tap dancing. It's messy, but it's so good. Just one slice. So that's what I mean. You could do 4, and we're done. Love it. So definitely make it. Make your pasta sauce just like I did for the kids. Serve theirs on spaghetti or whatever you want to do. Take the sauce. You could actually make your cheese slices before because they'll sit and stay crispy. I would use a deli cheese. I would not use any of those pasteurized processed cheeses like the Kraft because those, you know, I'm not the food police, but it's not real cheese. You need something that'll melt down and then cool down and still be intact. I don't know. You can try it with the Kraft, but I would get a cheddar, a Colby, a Swiss. This was goat's cheese, Parmesan. It doesn't have to be the slices. You can get the shreds and just put, you know, a pinch, a large pinch on there and just kind of flatten it and shape it and make your little crisps. Once the edges start to brown on a nonstick, you can get it underneath there, turn it over, and once they come up hot, put them on a plate, let them cool, serve the kids, and then save some sauce for you. All right. Well, this was so much fun, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see what else is in these bags, and then we're going to go because I'm out of time. I didn't drop the link. I don't know if anybody wants to say anything. It is bedtime over here. That's why everybody's quiet. But they think I don't know. School uniform shirts. Got to get those embroidered. I keep this in the house. I've taught both boys how to cook. They can make pancakes. This is one of the ones you just add water to it, grease up your griddle, and you can make pancakes. So this is what I made for the boys that night. And then I was like, I need a version of pancakes that I can have. And the Maggie cakes were born. I think I have one more. All right, so as I open the last one, let me just do my little course. Commercial. There's a link in the description if you're thinking about starting your own YouTube channel and you want to know how to get monetized. Aw, thank you, Caudell. I do have a course you can preview for free. Regular price is $50, 50. It's 2 hours, 15 videos of my journey. I was monetized in 4 months. I'm gonna need you to take this recycling to the trash and close the blinds. You hear me talking.
What?
Keep playing.
I was.
You just go close the blinds. What did I buy, y'all? Oh, so yeah, with the coupon code, thanks TLA, you get $15 off, and it brings it down to $35. And I'll walk you through my journey of watch hours and subscribers and all of that. Y'all, I forgot I ordered these. Proper ramekins. So now when we do our crab bombs, Alex, come down here and take out this recycling. Creme brulee. Y'all, it's got a beautiful swirl pattern. I totally forgot. All right, class. I need to go into mom mode. Thank you so much. Alex wants to do burritos tomorrow, so I'll be back for dinner. Thank you for being here. Check out the course. Thank you for supporting the channel. It really is a labor of love. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss you guys, and we'll see you